Her eyes widened when she turned and found him right behind her. Something flickered in those changeable eyes, but before he could analyze it, she headed for the rear door. "Let's talk outside." All 3 sides of the garden were edged with neat planting boxes, still full of late-blooming plants, and the last of the summer vegetables. Another table and chairs sat in the middle of the space, but neither one of them sat. "It's a beautiful day," she murmured, looking up at the sky. "I'm not sure how much longer we're going to be enjoying this warm weather." "No, winter is coming," he agreed, and then stood in awkward silence for a moment. Why was he finding this so unexpectedly difficult? She moved over to one of the beds and began breaking off dead leaves with her usual quick, graceful movements. "What was it you wanted to ask me about?" "You know that my brothers and I purchased Josiah Wainwright's ranch," he said, then cursed himself for being an idiot. Of course she knew. "Your brothers?" "We consider ourselves brothers. Our bond was forged in difficult times." She did not need to know just how difficult that war had been for all of them. "We have been working together on restoring the ranch. We have made a great deal of progress, but it needs a female influence." Her hand stilled on the plant, but he couldn't see her face. "Yes?" Her voice was low, cautious. "I would like you to be that female and move to the ranch with me, as my wife," he added hastily, wanting to make sure that she understood his intentions were honorable. "Why me?" Her voice was still cautious, and she still wasn't looking at him. He wanted to take her by the shoulders and turn her around to face him, but he was afraid that once he touched her, his restraint might disappear. "I believe you to be a sensible, intelligent female." His voice sounded stilted even in his own ears, and her shoulders seemed to droop. "There are other women who fit those requirements," she said quietly. "Not as far as I'm concerned." That brought her head around, the sunlight catching sparks of green fire in her eyes. "You want me?" "I am not interested in another female." "You would also receive an equal share in the ranch," he added, hoping that would help sway her in his favor. She didn't seem to be listening, her eyes still focused on his face. "But just me?" "Yes." A slow smile brightened her face, as if the sun had emerged from behind a cloud, and then she nodded. "In that case, I agree to your proposal." A dizzying wave of relief rushed over him. She had accepted him. Remembering the human custom for sealing a bargain, he hesitated, then carefully extended his hand. She also hesitated, but then she reached out and took it. Triumph roared through him. He had her.